Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Muhammad Sheikh's channel. Please click the bell icon so that you may receive timely notifications of our upcoming videos.
Because I've been hearing from my life and in my childhood and most of the time that Quran is a very difficult book to understand. You must have knowledge of science, you must have knowledge of science, history, geography, and many aspects of the world to understand logic and traditions or the Bible. You must know so many subjects to understand the Quran. And it's very difficult also. You can never ever understand the Quran. So in the Quran, there in Surah Al-Qamar 54 surah and ayah 17, Allah says, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. Without doubt, we have made Al-Quran, the reading, easy for remembrance. Then is there any that will receive, that will remember? Now, this ayah is Surah Qamar 54 surah and ayah 17, then ayah 22, then ayah 32, and then ayah 40. In Surah Al-Qamar, there 4 times, 17 ayah, that is in front of you. Then in the same surah, Surah Qamar 54 surah, 22 ayah. Then Surah Qamar 54, 32 ayah. Then Surah Qamar 54, 40 ayah. This ayah is being repeated 4 times in one surah to emphasize that we have made the Quran easy for you to understand and remember. Is there any that will remember? So Allah is posing a question to the reader that we have made the Quran easy for you to understand and remember. Is there any that will receive admonition or will try to remember? So suppose if I don't want to remember or take guidance from the Quran, so it's very difficult for me. It is very difficult. It is easy for those who want to take guidance, who want to remember. You put your will into it, then it becomes easy for you. If you do not put your will, it is difficult. And that is why people say it's difficult. And believe me, the Quran is the book of Allah. Remember, it is the book of Allah. It is discussing many subjects. Many means all subjects of the world. But there are subjects that is not directly related to your lifestyle. Remember this. It is describing the skies. It is describing the planets. It is describing the mountains. It is describing how the rain occurs. It is all scientific facts. I have to say amanna sadaqna. If I come to know by science how it works, okay, fair, good enough. But even if I don't know how it works, I believe that because I see in my own eyes the verification how the rain falls. It's enough for me. But there are ayahs that I have to govern my life. That is more important, and they are very simple and straightforward. Because my psyche is made on that governing ayahs. I cannot marry my sister. I know this. Where did I know? Who told you? Who told me in my childhood? I cannot marry my mother. Where did I got this information? Adultery is wrong. Who told me? You see, there are things in the world that is inborn in you. Quran is a book of verification. It verifies this, the truth in you. So it's very easy for you to understand and remember. But the person who wants to understand, so the ayahs that are governing ayahs, by virtue you have to govern your life, it is easy for you to remember. But if you want to look into the scientific theories and facts about Quran, so there are science is limited. It has got theories and facts. And when the ayahs are factual, the theory should be fact. If there are theories in science, it will not be coherent or be similar to these Quranic facts. Once it becomes a fact, then you can see the Quran verifies. Otherwise, it rejects. So there are limitations to science. If you have come to a fact, the Quran has already said that thing before, because it is coming from the Creator. Since He has created us, He is telling you exactly how it works. So that is why the Quran said it is made easy for you to understand and remember. Or if you want to do, if you will not, then you will say it is a difficult book.